Hello, and yep, that's exactly what I expected to happen, which was the game crashing, because at this point, that's exactly how my day is going. So you know what? I'm updating things in a minute, and I'm gonna play something. I'm done. Like at this point. I'm glad, and that sounds delightful. And honestly, forget. Give me 1 second. I have to update a few things because through this, and I will have some on screen. You know, when it decides to. Also helps if spell things. There we go. Up customers. Window. Hello, Hound. Hello, Demoness. Screw it, I'm playing House. That is the, like, 8th time that it has crashed trying to set it up. I know House Flipper works. House Flipper always works. So that's what I'm going. Now we can chat about House Flipper. Also, yes, this is a new thing from House Flipper, which is the Historical Museum update. So we're gonna click over and continue from here. Also, Hairdresser Simulator got mixed reviews. However, with the free DLC update, it has started getting better. So, additional to that, I forgot to do an affirmation for Hound yesterday, so you get one now. You're not a disappointment. You're not a burden. Your mind is just bamboozling you today. You're all good, I promise. Which, adorable little horsey. The unicorn. Sorry, adorable unicorn. So, Hound gets a unicorn. Unicorn. Please remember that that is a 100, Blossom Bit redeem, so it's not that expensive. I got plenty of affirmations to go through if people want to hear some fun affirmations, and this is where we left our greenhouse last time. Wow, that wall, I didn't even think about it. So, like, that is really green between, like, the walls here and the wall here. Love it so far, but also, this is kind of where we got last time. We finished in here, we finished a really, honestly beautiful bathroom and a comfortable little sleeping area. And now we just kind of, I feel like I usually put a kitchenette kind of here and then some kind of sitting area here just to kind of create a separation of space. But for now, we're also just gonna do some things. So we've got all of these, and honestly, sushi. Love it. I feel like doing some of the demos so I can show you why the DLCs are worth purchasing. So, HGTV or luxury? I'm honestly, I will ask, and if no one picks, I'll do a heads or tails sort of thing. But I figure give people the opportunity to, you know, say, do we feel like HGTV or luxury first? I'm gonna do both, but you know. We're flipping houses, so flip a coin. I have a coin. I have like plenty of things I can roll, but I have no coins. Like I have buttons more than coins. What is it? No, don't flip a button. That seems silly. Don't flip a button. No, I'll do a roll. I'll do an odds even roll. Odds will do HGTV, evens will do. Or you could not get stuck on things. How's your day going? That is 17, so that's odds. So we're starting with HGTV and then we'll do luxury, and it's fun for both. Both of them are fun. It's just, this is, you know, kind of showing you a preview of the DLCs that we have. It is Friday the 13th. This is fair. I'm gonna flip houses on Friday the 13th. Also, happy Friday the 13th to everyone. Demo HGTV DLC, so let's change things up. Good day, I'm writing to you because I need a house renovation. Our children grew up and they need a new play space. We also want to redo our bedroom. Additionally, I'd like you to fix a few minor things around the house. Best regards, Ralph Sanders. Alrighty. Once you finish a house, it also becomes available for purchase. So, the then available for purchase houses can actually be a lot of fun with some of the deals. I hope that eventually they also add a, maybe not pet, because pets you automatically get a pet, but maybe like a farm life DLC demo, like they did with these two, but those are their two newer, cute house and yard. It's like real close to that billboard, but definitely not the most hideous house I've seen. Okay, so nothing in either of these rooms. You're right. I'm gonna start upstairs and go down. That way, actually. Okay, that's just the garage. Nothing I need to do in the garage. Upstairs. Nothing in the bathroom. Because basically it has a little drop-down menu. This. I know for a fact, I was about to say, I know I'm gonna have to sell some of this stuff. Well, your kids grew up and you no longer need like 50 billion shares. If it's blue, I'm allowed to sell it. If it's red, I am not. See how that says? Okay, so like I just sold that. But if I try to sell this, we're not playing Thief Simulator, which is hilarious. Like I can't actually sell anything that the client doesn't want me to sell. If I buy the house, then I can want to it. All right, there's a night lamp somewhere in here. Excellent. All right. Easiest way to start. Start with the floor. Go from the bottom up. Makes life easier in this game. Boop. Oh yeah. I love the ability to just like drag and fill. If putting in floors work like that in real life. All right. They're having amethyst. Well, it is a big room. I don't believe I have paint up super high, and it's all one color. So I'm gonna get a big bucket, and then worst case we sell the excess. So I'm gonna do my fun game. So I go to where I can reach the bucket if I need to, and then I kind of stand in a section. Let's go. Yeah, I can still reach it. And then I just kind of paint from where I can reach. And then I'll fill in what I need to after, because then the less I have to move, then I can just kind of stand there and vibe and do a whole wall. The wall's gonna get painted either. The wall's gonna get painted either way. I might as well just be able to vibe here and get the... Totally forgot. It's neat. I've been, my brain's filled with silly TikTok. That is both entertaining, but also not something to talk about. Okay. Do we like this purple? Like, I don't think I'd have this, like, in my adult bedroom. But I could see putting this in, like, kids' bedroom? Maybe to their, like, maybe it's just because I like softer pastels in bedrooms. I like, I'm trying to remember the name. The Bobby from Queer Eye. Enjoy the idea of darker tone floors with a lighter wall or cabinet. So the way he does it is he'll match the floor and the countertop. So let's say he goes with a darker floor, even wood. He'll do a darker wood floor with like a darker, maybe like marble or something countertop, but the cabinets themselves, the backsplash and all the accents will be much lighter colors. Usually, if you want in some sort of grayscale, you can get in of grayscale, but he's done colors better. So I like that idea because it kind of just makes the whole space feel good. And I like the same in bedroom. I'll do an accent, don't get me wrong. If I can like paint or wallpaper something in stars, but I am full on, you know, putting fake vine wallpaper on a wall. But I don't know about this purple. I also just don't like purple. Maybe I'm biased against purple. Either way, this individual likes it. We're just gonna be a little over halfway painting her. Kinda glad I agree. Also, if painting worked like this in real life, like I don't have to move. It just paints the whole wall. I don't need drop cloth. I don't need, like, it just gets the perfect line. I don't need to worry about it catching windowsill or anything like that. Nope. Painter. Or you'd have to really be like a really fan. Like one of those people who I defer partially to a terrible commercial that says maybe, but that's also no. There is some dystopian books that talk about the idea of people being, you know, born with certain things. It was a society where had the ability to, you know, paint like this without drop cloths and stuff. I feel like you'd be slotted pretty quickly into what kind of role you... Oh, you can, you know, you can paint anything without, you know, getting paint everywhere. It just automatically appears on the wall. Oh, wow. We know what you're gonna be doing. You can... Come on. More little section. Yes. Okay. Probably could have got away with the medium, but still. Alright, so I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole because if I move this, everything on it moves. Like, I might be nice and organize it a little bit, but that's staying there. So let's see what we have to get in here. Alright, some short, narrow. Ooh. Ooh, we could match. Match, we could. Oh. Or do we go something? Ooh. I like the gray flowers. I think I'm gonna go gray. Okay. And one wide in the gray. Alright, now we get to assemble. I cannot wait until this. Yeah, no, I like the. Oh, yeah, no, I like those. Okay, I'm here for them. I like because if it had been purple on purple, I feel like it would have been a little too much. But the gray flowers give a subtle pattern that breaks up the. This one is not gonna screw in appropriate. Oh, why do I feel like that? Like the bottom one's not hanging. If one falls down, I bet you it's gonna be that one. Either way, I like the flower on the. Okay, one bed. Look, this like a hideous. Oh god, it's a dark yellow. Ew. I'm not keeping any. However, we can fall into that warm vibe with maybe like a nice cedar or... Ooh! No, I'm going light mahogany. I like the like striping in it. It's still warm, but it's got striping. Okay. We could do blue. Blue would be... No, not green. Make the pillows blue. These like... Why do I like... Okay, you're good enough. And yeah. Stick that kind of like right in front of a window. Okay. Cute enough bed. Alright. You come in light mahogany. You do! Perfect! You are the best little end table. Okay. I'm gonna sync it up with the curtains. So that way it's a little... Like, that way I... Look. As someone who would, if I slept in this bed, would reach over and somehow knock something over if that was like super against the bed and then lose it forever. I know me. Or... Oh, change of concept. Since the kids are moving out of our bedroom and getting their own space, we decided something else with the room, so let's change things up. Alright. So we get a choice. This is why the HGTV ones are fun, because you get either or choices. So we can either add an office away from the children to create a perfect solution for work from home, or we can do a bedroom and relaxation zone in one, which will have like a TV, couch, that sort of thing, to create the ultimate serene spot. I've done both. I figure, you know, offer to anyone who might be viewing, you know. So I give a 5 count, and if we got opinions, we get opinion. 3, 2. No opinions? Alrighty. If I had a coin, I would actually. I don't like. I have technically things that have 2 sides that I could flip, but none of them are balanced like a coin, so. Alrighty. Evens, we add an office space. Odds, we add a bedroom relaxation zone. We had no one in particular say anything. Well, that is a 10. So adding an office here away from the children might be the perfect solution. Silence at work. Fair enough. If you work from home, that's fair. Are you sure of your choice? Yes. Boop boop. Okay. Testing lamps. Check. Alright. Because then it basically just adds a bunch of, like, stuff that you then need to add. I'm gonna do the carpet first. Mostly because if I get the carpet down, I can put stuff on top of it, but it's actually a pain to put kind of stuff on top of, like, move the carpet underneath stuff, so I'd rather get just, like, if nothing else, a bit of carpeted area. So alright, these are the things that were still there along with the ceiling. No, not bad. I'm gonna try and center him with the window, and also then try to center him window. So as center as you can. I know I will never perfectly center things like this. But I can try. It's a pain. Good enough. All right. Am I? That perfect. Lights work. A maze dresser. That does not come in like mahogany, of course. Comes in cedar though, so I can go with cedar. Cedar is a little less like streaky in a way, but it is just as nice. So where can I put you that it won't be? Can I fit it in this? Perfect. And then there's a poof that goes with it. This does come. I'm gonna keep the pillow the cream color that we've been doing in a couple places, just so that way it's stacked together, and voila. Alright, I think I'm gonna put office kind of here, just so I can kind of keep it in contained spot. So let's start with some bookshelves. Keep the wood consistent. Nice black framed, light mahogany. Look, okay. We have some bookshelves. I'm gonna actually tuck that right, and then if I that one desk in between, because then you can see outside, but you're not. Ooh, mahogany. We have the light mahogany. That's American. Because we have light and chocolate. But there was more mahogany. Meh, let's keep the way around. This is a small desk. That or I just have a... It might be... Hall cabinet. Excellent. This is where you can draw in some of... Make all the drawers. Nice. This is where you can kind of pull in section. So you can kind of have a little corner space. This is not, this is definitely that's lesser. Here we go. One dresser. Chair. That's a nice chair. Yeah, no, in this game they do not put as laptop. Oh, that's right. So this is the color the will be when you turn it on. You know, I'm going teal and so each of the computers have a little fun thing. Some of them light up, some of them putting the router right in their room. Actually, yes, I saw an outlet right there. So you know what? Router is going right here in the windowsill. That'll make it easy for her. And yeah, I know that's not how it works in the game. You know what? Real world brain practicality. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I need 2 of these. Oh, wait. You know what? There we go. Oh, printer! Oh my god. I do not own a printer. I have not owned a printer. I'm leaving that monstrosity as its own thing. Kind of putting it here just so that way there's cabinet clutter. That's nice. Little metal waste bin. Perfect. That can fit right there. A different... What do I do? You know what? I'm just gonna stick with the white. Oh. To be an Instagram photo. That's what this bedroom is trying to be. This bedroom is Pinterest inspired. Well, you see, we had a Pinterest board, and then our kids got old enough that they can kind of have their own space. So we decided to just Pinterest it out. All right, bedroom is done. Also, the HGTV and luxury ones have a budget because you're spending their money, not yours. So, I don't think there's anything. Wow, I can see where they like purple. Also, that is a massive someone ate my sandwich. All right. Oh, that's the first. I was like, but yeah, between the purple dining room and the purple, you know. All right, so we have to sell a bunch of stuff. This one honestly is a pretty easy decision for me. Like, and I'm gonna say this as someone who had siblings. Anyone who has siblings, when I hit this, you know, make a decision between X and Y, you're gonna be like, made the. So here we go. Here's our decision. Our boys need a new bedroom, but we can't decide how to decorate it. So, do we do a shared bedroom, meaning more space and strengthening brotherly bonds, or do we give them separate bedroom, providing the privacy that they would need over time? Yeah, this is a no-brainer. I'm sorry, as anyone who's had siblings, you want the wall. You want the wall between. It also means I get to do this. Oh, wrong wall. I'll fix that. I need to. That's my. But I also get to sell this cabinet painting and up my budget a little bit, so I'll take it. All right. First off, the full wall with our apology. Secondly, making sure nothing in this area needs to be demoed. And lastly, the upper little cabinety ones, basically. One thing I will be doing is when I exit this room, trying to politely color match their wall and seeing if I can fix it and be polite. That looks a little awkward. So, ooh, new perks. Almost forgot. You know what? Seeing some of the dirt will be helpful. Let's go with all the tiles. Build faster. Heck yeah. And digging speed. There we go. Cool. Cool. Let's see if I can find the paint. It is a blue. We know that. That's actually gonna help a lot. I'm gonna guess sleepy blue. Close enough. Close enough for jazz. Perfect. Look at that. Excellent. Thank you so much. All right, now we need to build another larger wall. Follow this line. There we go. So the bedrooms end up being split in a very interesting way. So you'll be able to see it when I finish the wall, and I'll concentrate on basically one bedroom and then the other, is the way I generally together rather than try and bounce between the two. It just makes so many walls to build. I am kind of glad I got faster building, but I also mildly regret not doing build 3 walls at once, because the ability to just toggle out and build 3 walls even if it's a little slower. Alright, so now that we have separated the 2 rooms, I'm gonna grab the paint, the door, and for each room and kind of go from there. So, task. We are mixing Horizon, which is a blue, which is actually probably the blue that's out there, not the blue we used, and Milky. Excellent. So we'll grab a medium of the Milky Way and a small of the blue, and I'll do probably an accent of the blue. So, spruce. For you're all like, how do you know it's spruce? Just trust and believe. It's spruce. Spruce. And actually, no. Enough now. All right, and on this side, we have a pink light Eostine and some Milky Way, which also leads me to believe that if one boy likes blue and one boy likes pink, privacy was definitely the good call. So give them a nice big, I'm gonna do the rooms differently too, like they're each gonna have their own unique vibe to them, big, you know, walls covered in blues and grays and other things, and it is not daytime. No lights in here. It's technically I have a headlamp, but headlamp hurts after a while because it's just that concentrated theme of color. Let's grab some gray, and I'm definitely... So the wall across from it, I don't know. I could do 2 and 2. If I did 2 and 2, I'd do this wall and the wall across from it, this color, and then finish off the back wall behind me in the blue. So I'd basically be doing this wall in blue and this wall in blue, and then this one in gray and this guy. No matter what, I know I'm probably gonna do this guy. So, yeah, 100% still agree. Privacy is the only option in this scenario, because I don't know about you, but if I don't have to share with siblings, I've shared enough bedrooms and hotel rooms and camping, you know, camping tents and RVs and cabins in the woods and everything else with my sibling over the years. And while I love her, I don't have to. I'd rather not. Privacy is important. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the back wall. As long as it gets painted these 2 colors, the game does not care how you paint it, in what color you paint it. It doesn't care if you do 1 wall of blue. Literally, 1 little section up here of blue and the rest in gray. It doesn't... As long as it gets painted those colors. It has to be at least a little bit of each. I figured that one out the hard way by trying to only do one or the other, and then it didn't work, and it tried to fix it, and I wasted money in paint. But to save you from wasting money. Alright. Perfect. Now that we have the walls done, and another reason I like doing the walls first is because then you can get all the items and not have to work around them. Well, let's get the light switch. Let's get some lights in here, and I'll, you know, simple black. I am gonna try and... There we go. Now we at least have a little bit of light in here. It's not the best light. Like, with the headlamp, I'm good. Boys' bed. Ooh, teak. Alright. Show of hands from the boys in the crowd. Out of the colors that I am going to show you, do we have a preference? So far, this is duo stripes, plain white, blue, dark green, which pretty neat, dark blue, which, okay, if they did that, then I'd switch this out, light blue, light gray, orange, or yellow. Also, I like the teak, so I'm probably keeping the teak. So, traditionally, I do duo stripes, but there are a few that are kind of pretty. The dark green isn't bad, the dark blue isn't bad. Like, the dark green sheets with the dark blue is actually kind of nice. That looks mildly coordinated. Looks about as coordinated as a mom, you know, would give to her small child. Alright. Kitty corner it. Or do I center it and make it, like, prominent? Because this is the biggest item, is this bed. This is a small enough room where if I center it, there will be space consequences, in a sense, for me centering it, depending on where I center it, because of how much room an individual will have. Like, I could put the end table here, make this little, you know, side section where I put the end table and kind of fill out this area with cabinets and stuff. That is a possibility. don't look for cedar. When in doubt, cedar is a good option. Lamp. The basic lamp. Perfect. That's a nice little nighttime lamp. That'll be nice. Alright, we have a cabinet, bookcase, a wardrobe, and a desk. So that is going to be various places against this. Let's see how big this is. Cedar. Okay, you know what? I can probably squeeze. Oh, okay, so if I squeeze it right here, we still have enough room to get around. All I care about. And then you've got a nice bookshelf kind of here in the corner where it's not making waves for anyone. Wardrobe. Ooh, we have light mahogany. I wish we had teak. This teak would match the... That's too light. It would match the bed. But the mahogany could actually probably do it pretty good. So this is definitely going to be cutting off a little bit of the window, I'd argue, but... Yeah, that's cutting off a touch of the window, but not enough that I care. And honestly, I just kind of have to figure out how to fit some of this stuff in now, so... That doesn't cut off the window. Blue. I mean, boy. Get him a blue desk. There. Yes. No. And now we just have a few posters. So... HUTV has. Ooh, and then we can put the other one. This one. Let's give him a big one. Yes! Alright, so this is one bedroom down. Honestly, not bad. Like, if this was, you know, your childhood bedroom, there are far worse. Alright, your turn. Paint. And this one's interesting because it's got this bump out, so I like always painting this bump out, the Eustine. I can never say it looks pink to me, okay? Like, I'm sorry, you're gonna see in the daylight, it looks pink. So it's a very light kind of pinky color, and it looks really nice on this little bump out section. E, pink. So then I do that, and then I'll do like a full wall, and then the rest of it I'll do the milky. That way you still have a lot of the pink, just... I want to do the kindergarten one, just because that one, it takes forever, but it's... God, it's so much. Garden one. You get to take down all this BS office stuff, and I paint stuff in stripes, and... It's very nice. That one's actually like one I don't mind some of them, but other ones, they take a while and live. I like the ones where I have to actually like think about placement stuff, where it is more like a puzzle almost. Skill. Faster painting. Trust and believe. Even 25% gets you whipping through this a whole lot faster. See? Just bam, 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 bam. Done. Alright. Although, whoever picked out this wallpaper, I'm sorry. Your fault, you stop. I feel like this wallpaper, there, maybe 50s, 70s, somewhere. However, this firm is going to be a very lovely, see, light kind of pinky color mixed with this milk. think if I'm gonna center the bed, I'm back here and put stuff around it. Perfect. Done. Especially because the first thing you're purchasing is the Absolute girls' bed. So I have a feeling some conversation. Let's give her some. Either on this one, you know what? I like it. And yes, center it kind of on this back wall. Perfect. Should be an end table. Excellent. Simple end table. Right. One fairly pretty lamp. Yeah. And if this individual did decide that they were no longer mom's little boy, I'm glad that their parents are being wonderful and making sure that their now daughter is doing. I'm gonna have you and kind of this is so yeah, see, this thing is like the bed is definitely bigger, but also please remember the placement of the beds, because in the other room the bed is like this wall but closer to the exterior wall. This one is this wall, almost closer to like the interior behind where the bathroom is. I've tried to place these two children as far away from each other as I can while they are in their own bed. All right, so I do try to note that I'm trying to give them some privacy as well. Oh, now there's daytime lights. But yeah. Like, I don't enjoy pink as much, but if I was a kid, this would be a nice room. Ah, best of here. This one's small enough that I can just literally put it in. See? And then one last chandelier to center. And voila, you're done. Great job, Flipper. Your project turned out great. What would you say about your own TV show on HGTV? Renovate in your way. What about the beach house? Or the design is up to you, where you're the star. Before and after photos will show you how you did. Check out what's new in the House Flipper with HGTV. See, new features presented in this job are only available. See, like some of the furniture. A lot of the furniture in this one is only available as part of. But yeah, it has all the nice photos of the separated rooms, which is kind of nice. There we go. Ooh, beef and so we were hello undead kaiju as well. Now I want beef and broth, but like in the back. And since I said I was gonna follow it up with the second one, and that this is going to be the demo for the luxury DLC. Hey, I need to finish off the house I recently bought. You may find the style I want odd for a rockman like me. So to be sure we're all clear, I'll send you some photo references to check out. And of course, you can expect good money from this gig. Peace, Johnny Robinson. This house will become available upon completion of this job. It comes fully furnished, which is a little annoying because I don't like the ones that come fully furnished, but it does come with this pool. This is the only one that comes with this pool. And yes, I will, before we go to the project, show off the pool. Like, this is the kind of pool where if I could have this in real life, I would not.
Just look at the
Also like how they, you know, basically dealt with it. You know? Oh yeah, that poor purple. Totally not what I wanted, but I hope you're right. The bedroom should stand out. Let's go crazy with vivid colors. His version of vivid straight. Keep the rest of the house in whites and grays, you know? Classy.
Classy.
Maybe wondering why a graying rockman picked such a house. It's simple. I need a place to write my music in peace. Also, the pool is pretty cool, huh? See? Even he recognized it. Not to mention the view. Look, you can even see my yacht. Which is handy in case my kid wants to throw one of his parties there. Like, this dude, so, gotta have context. I know, right? It's the biggest pool in the... So before I go in, I'm showing off the... So when you buy this place, you actually get it exactly like... You get it this exact layout, but this is the pool. This is the only pool in-game that has lights in it that you can change the stairs on and comes up to what literally would be your character's neck. I can't crouch down in that pool. Also, yeah, there's the yacht. Anywho's context is what we were talking about. The reason that joke is funny is because people who actually already own the DLC will be in on the joke. The first job you get in the luxury DLC, not the demo, but the, I'm gonna clean this place up and then we'll do everything else. So we're gonna start with cleaning. Anywho's, the first job you get from the luxury DLC side of things is a panicked call from one teenage, Mr. Robinson, the aging rocker's son. And he's like, you gotta understand, there was a party on the yacht and my dad can't, no, please. And you're just like, and apparently him and his friends trashed his dad's yacht and like halfway through you get a message where he's like, oh God, dad's on his way home. I thought he was on his way home tomorrow. And it's just funny because his dad's, in this, you can tell the dad's like, I know he throws parties on my yacht, but I don't care. Oh yeah. House slipper. Yeah, he's like, I don't care that my kid, you know, goes and has parties on my yacht. He's a kid, that's his job. But like the kid's freaks out so bad. Oh, multiple trash removal. How do I love you? Also, these lights, ugh. Like, first job of this place is me cleaning. Oh, yeah, no. So the dad's chill. That's the funny thing. The dad is like, this is the house that the dad bought, and you can see his yacht from the backyard. Like, if I go over to where the pool is, you can see the yacht. Often that you see that yacht, that's his yacht. So he's not the issue. The son's the issue because the son had his friends over and had them, and they had a party and he thought he needed to clean before his dad got back and he was freaking out. So bad. But dad's all like, no, I know he. I was a teenager. It's fine. He's like, the dude's a rocker that was in the 80s, basically. So here is what we start with. So when you actually buy the house, it is laid out a little bit differently, but not too differently. So we're just gonna kind of... Up any ick? Alright, so I figure, honestly, start from like here and kind of go until we hit the door, more or less. So we're gonna live in the closet for a minute. We're gonna lay floor in a closet. Oh no, I haven't come out of the closet. That was a terrible joke and I'm sorry. All right, I'm gonna get the closet. I'm actually gonna get the closet in first, just because it's. So these are massive. Also, I love Lamborghini. I don't know why. It's my jam. But yeah, these are part of the luxury DLC options with these wardrobes. So you can actually build full-scale wardrobes in a house. One of my absolute... Okay, so we went too far out, so... Like... You want to talk a full-size wardrobe? You know? Ornament thing... It has a gold. So let's see. Candle. Gold. Front can be glass or a mirror, which is actually really interesting. So I'm gonna go with glass for that, because I believe I actually have to install a mirror, but yeah, definitely a certain. But like, this dude 100% does not care that his kid occasionally crashes his yacht, as long as he's got his spot to vibe. And if I had the money this dude had to just vibe, I'd be the same way. I'd be like, I don't care that my kid kind of crashed some. I don't. Ugh, these mirrors. Ugh, I hate mirrors. So you have to be very, very. Oh no. It's because they're technically longer than the space that they are allowed to occupy, so you have to kind of... You gotta fight with... You get one, feel like a... You see? It should fit, and before you're all like, but you can just rotate it. No, it doesn't... It's... a nightmare. You gotta like, there's a sweet spot. There it is. Find the sweet spot. Alright. Agni. He enjoys grays, so I'm gonna like oof. Sit on a medium-sized gray rug, because again, this is probably a dude who's gonna stand here, stare at his closet, and grab like the first thing that see. I do not expect aging rocker to be super you know what helps if you put it down, to be super meticulous in the same way that some other are with the closet. Because I'm sorry, aging rocker son, and that proves he has at least slept with one lady. Alright, floor. More of the... Oh, I'm gonna have to change that. His budget's a lot. Alright, so he wants a combination of black and strong green. That's strong, alright. Alright, so we don't have to paint that wall. Just noting. When it's floor to ceiling windows like that, you don't have to. So I think back wall's gonna be black, and then I'm gonna do this and this wall in green, and I'm gonna put the bed, like, bam, right down, like, in the middle here. Because that's a door, so that allows you to get outside. So I don't want to block the door, and part of this is going to be bookshelves, so if I'm gonna hide. That green hits the gym 5 times a week. Damn. Yeah, exactly. Definitely a strong green. Like, on the wall, this is what it looks like. That is strong green. I agree. It's strong, and it's green. This looks like the wrapping paper green. Like, this reminds me of what you think when you hear Christmas green. And like, I know it's strong green, but like, is this not like, yeah, it is a very pretty green, but not for the primary color in a bedroom. Like, as an accent in pillows or in a rug, not on top, not over a wall. No, you know what, Hound? As soon as I can afford it, as soon as I have the money for it, I know exactly what build I am grabbing and redoing just for you. Maybe a little bit more blue in the green to make it kind of that blue spruce color. That's true. This is more wrapping paper Christmas green, and the blue spruce green is pretty. But no, I'm gonna torture him. There are two, exactly two, because it was a free DLC. Ultra cyberpunk spaces you can buy. One is a upper floor kind of penthousey vibe, and one is a bottom barrel that you get a kind of little garage attached to. The whole city's neon. All the doors are neon. All the windows, the trees outside, everything. It is very post-apocalyptic. Very. And I am gonna cottage. Yeah. I'm gonna have you open those neon spandrel doors and walk in to the coziest, plushest, most plant-filled space that you have ever seen. Pastels, warm-toned floors, nothing but neon trees for color. Maybe a neon newspaper. That's it. Just pastel it till you explode. Why do I feel like he's not a beige sort of guy? So, nice gray, some nice, light gray pillows. Now I'm gonna try and center this, but I make no promises on exact centering. I just guess. Alright. These are the bookshelves I was talking about. So these are the Ava standing wooden bookshelves and are part of the luxury pack. And they are actually specifically designed to go around doors. Not even kidding you. Like, this is what they're designed to do. And you can fill whole walls with them, and then you can put things in each and every single one of those doors if you... So it's fun. Tabletop, you know what? Yes, that can be a strong green and black combo. Or some bedside tables. Get some chandeliers in here. Fair enough, alright. Just flank the bed good enough. 2 light switches. Here. And put one on the wall over here. That looks good. Put one. I'll put one closer. Closet. Couple of lamps. These ones are fun. Put those kind of just above the bed. One, excellent. Now, they do little kind of lights straight down. Big plant! Come, you shall fill up a corner. Big TV. Come, you shall fill up across the bed. Hound would be in heaven. Big TV. You know? Picture of a rolling... Another plant. You get to be in this corner. Corner plants. Vases. These are very strange. I'm gonna put them small. No, I'm gonna go with. He's got a budget. He can afford. Look, my budget's like 30K, and trust when I say I'm not gonna use all of it. So, light mahogany. Won't adjust be as necessary because I want it a little more centered with that, and then perfect. And I need one more of these cabinets. Good, I can actually. There we go. So that's the bedroom. Alright. Sell object. Modern lights. Perfect. Lay floor. Ray. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so so here are your 3 channels. We have luxurious style culture. This is like a web browser sort of vibe. The incredible real estate in Moonrise Bay now for sale, you know, with all this like cool little things. We have streaming services, including the mole, breadification, Marizuza, which I believe that's actually one of the creators. The Tenants, which is a real game also owned by Frozen District. The Warlocks, also all these, like all the ones that say Frozen District, they're actually owned by them. And then thanks for being with us. I like to leave it on the ads one. Floor. The best part is there is such a difference between those 2 floors that when I shut the door. Alright, so in here, there is method to this chaos, and the reason it insert. Oh god, the bunkers can be fun. Alright, the bunkers can be fun. If you haven't tried the kindergarten yet, kindergarten. Also, my favorite top to these, snowy. It's like a white marble. Since he wants it mostly in whites and grays, I am doing kind of a lighter gray countertop. So you can technically put this any way you want, but there is a way that it's supposed to go. So it makes it easier just to do it the way it's supposed to go. It fits perfectly in the line, basically. Now we have the hanging cabinets. And the sky, which right. Look at that. Oh, in the corner one? Yeah, it opens and like a cabinet would. Yeah, the kindergarten one is so much. I plan on. Oof. Tabletop. Gray. And our bar. I'm gonna kind of. Not leaving it here because I want to be able to access everything. I just needed it to keep. When you get it one way and it's like, there, that should be good. All right, next, fridge. I'm not doing Big fridge too. And then this cabinet. Now, here comes the question. Do I stick it here? Or in a sandwich? Or do I put it, or do I move the fridge over and put this like this, like it's ending the cabinets? Because it does stick out a little bit, please note. Either way, it kind of looks awkward, so I'm just... Hope. Alright. Or above the bar. This one's a pain because I really want it to look nice, but it never does. Because I want it over the bar, so I've got it over the bar. So that's like, yay, that! But then I have to, like, spread them out a little bit. So that way they're kind of a little even over where they take over parts of the bar. Like, if I do it, it looks really cool. But if I flub it up, you really flub. Good enough. Induction stove. And this is why we don't need to worry. Big photograph of the city. I'm just kind of buying things in order and seeing where it gets me. I'm gonna pause because I want to skip over one to get the bar stools. Nice. White and black, because 3 of them, so. Here. 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 Touch. There we go. That looks good. Big plants. Easy to put big plants in. So we're gonna pick a... Oh, actually. Look at that. Right next. It doesn't hit the door, but it looks like it's nice and green around that. Perfect. Need a big one. No, I said a big rug. There we go. That's an us size rug. Perfect. 1 rug. There is a reason for this rug. And, okay? There's a reason for the rug. This is the reason for that rug. It starts off at snowy, which I like. And then you kind of try to center it the best you can. Just try. I've driven myself trying to get this to look perfect. Don't drive yourself. Trying to find the exact space. Freak. See? It'll drive you up other flippin' wall. There we go. Yeah. 2. 3. 2 chandeliers. Oh, actually, this is the one put above. I put this one typically above the table best I can. I alternate black and white because sometimes the white's fun, sometimes the black's fun. So we're gonna go white. It'll be fun this time. Also, it casts a really cool shadow on the ceiling. Doesn't that look cool on the ceiling? Exactly. When in doubt, trust the process. When in doubt, trust the process. It will all make sense in... But wait, we have big old another rug. Do we mean more giant rug? Feels it all makes in the end. Also, thank you to the individuals who voted on the poll. I greatly appreciate it. Apparently, we will be going for the new one, because it is a... 3 people voted new versus old. We had one who voted for the old pack, and nobody voted for start in one and then switch. Fair enough. Either way works. I just, you know. Oh, and by the way, I'm not buying the biggest TV, but this is what the biggest TV looks like. Just so you know. I'm not getting that one, but that is the big. I usually go for the medium for this guy, because that's still math. Alright, coffee table. That'll be cute. Actually, we're kind of keeping this lights and grays and things like that, then I'm actually gonna go with that. Perfect. With some nice, like, ooh, the wenge looks nice. Big tower cabinets. No, these are... Yeah, they're just cabinets. I don't mind putting those kind of plant. More plant. Actually, I want a big one. They do come less than $6. This also comes in a large size, but it looks ridiculous in the large, so. Excellent. Room 2, done. Also, here's it with all the lights on and everything. To me, this is a well-lit space. Like, it's a little dark here in the kitchen, I'll admit, but like, overall, it's pretty nice. Next up, I'm gonna quickly do this bathroom because there's no decisions to be made in this bathroom. Also, this is his only bathroom, and I feel a little weird about that because, like, I feel like this place definitely needs a second bath. I'm just gonna put that out. All right, paint with the colors white. I can certainly do it. Paint as. I don't believe I need to do anything in the garage. And then those question marks are very... So the luxury side of things came, much like the HGTV side of things, with new things. Including vision board, basically. So the luxury ones, you get inspiration boards that you are supposed to work off of the individual's inspiration. So you get a smaller selection of a select few items, and you can mix and match from those items. This is an excellent example of where I want to put an accent wall in one color, but I want other colors that could complement it. That's the room behind us, and we'll be dealing with that last, because it's going to be the most fun. That's where we actually get to make choices and do things. For now, I'm just, you know, putting stuff in. Alright, so, but because this place is gonna have a bathtub, not a sink, a bathtub, do we put it against the back wall here? Or do we kind of line them all up? I have upgraded a few of my tools. I have upgraded cleaning, I have upgraded my mowing ability, I have regulated mowing, the upgraded squeegee also gets upgraded when you upgrade the mop. So if you do one, both get upgraded. So like here's the upgraded mop the mop that goes all the way up. This is the highest level of the mop, and it actually cleans things incredible. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because like we've got to put the bathtub somewhere, and it's a freestanding bathtub. So like we could put it right here, kind of, let's just say, and make it the focal piece for when you like first walk in, because otherwise it's kind of like, do we just line it against the wall? That's why I was thinking like back wall, kind of, you know, focal point. So let's do that, especially because it's a very specific bathtub. I don't get to choose the bathtub, I just kind of get to choose where it sits. So, the bathtub this gentleman selected, which, honestly, a little jelly. This thing. It's a full soaker tub. Like, also, I definitely need some lights in here if I'm gonna keep working. So, let's get the light switch in, and the light. Nice little round ceiling lamp. Too huge, but lights up the area fairly well. Good enough for right now. Good enough for... Because we're gonna add a few other lights, but... So sink. I'm probably gonna go sink here. Toilet here. Kinda that sort of thing. I don't get to pick any of this out, I just install it, but that's okay. Yep, it's a compact toilet. Yes, marble seat. Yep, that's it. Some of them are super easy to do. Oh, that's right, I unscrew it. I almost forgot that. It's just one of them. Alright. Spewing. Some other pieces in where I can. Perfect. And we get a mirror. This mirror in particular, very fun, because it has a light on it. Yep, provides additional light. Alright, next up, toilet paper holder. Yeah. Toilet paper holder, check. One, cabinet. I'm gonna put this in between the toilet and the tub. One, hanger. With a single light-colored towel. Actually, just a little bit. It's for your hand, you know? Soap dispenser. Ooh. Toilet. Man. And toothbrushes. Love how he also has the 2 toothbrushes, despite him being the only one who's actually staying there. Anyway. Basic towels. Excellent. Alright. Last room, because I'm double checking, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, I don't. So that is what these dots are, okay? Wonder if I can sleep till morning. I don't think I can. That's fine. So this is floor, this is wall. So basically what you get is when you hit the U's, instead, you get an inspiration and the finish that you would want to do for the floor. So you get something like this. Bright colors and a luxurious interior, the complete opposite of what the previous workers had in mind when they started renovating this room. Let's do it right. So he's looking for things like this. He's looking for things that is a clean line, that is just a little bit nice little sculptures, maybe, stuff like that. So thinking on that, if I follow the way I'm going to, This is the same tile that's in there. So if I do that, it will all look like one nice connected space, and it will all have a nice flow all the way through with the same color tile, which I like. This is the fun one. So we get a couple different options. Personally, I'm a fan of mixing some paint with the brick. I love this brick. Rami brick is super pretty. It is a white stone brick, and all you literally have to do is put down a few, go back out, come back in. So here's our paint colors. We have Silver Glacier, Steel Gray, White, Milky Way, and Crystal. These two, so this ends up kind of a bluish gray. This ends up more of like a light gray, like silver gray, which it's supposed to. That's just white. This is kind of like a pearly off-white. This is more of a warm white. So are we feeling more like gray or white? I'm gonna give it a second while I grab a drink. And see if anyone gives a crap about gray versus white. One, and the steel gray. All right, I'll grab a small of that because I'm not going to need a ton. So, tile-wise, pick this up. We can either do like this wall in the stone, which I think would actually look really nice, because if we do, I think this wall and this wall in the stone, and then this wall and this wall in the paint, to make these look like the ones that are connected to the house, and these ones that are more connected to the outside. Don't forget, I also have to do underneath, so I actually need quite a bit of tile for this. But like, that looks so nice in my book. We are probably gonna need some more tile, but that's okay. We can deal. But I like the way the stone looks for the idea of an X. Definitely. Yep. Just one pack. Note to self, 4 packs if I want to do 2 walls, because I gotta do the ceiling bits here. God, if it was only this easy to actually lay tile. Coated steel gray. And we're actually gonna get to see this in the light, which is nice. Definitely the steel gray is covering up that purple nice. But once I'm done this, more of those bubbles are gonna pop up. Just wait. That is how the luxury pack is. Come on, almost there. Yeah, I gotta buy some light switches to do that real quick. It's also gonna take a photo of the outside. Always take a photo of the outside for builds, and it's gonna be hilarious because I changed nothing outside. But, you know. Ooh. Yeah, this is an expensive house if you end up on. Yep, see? Stuff popped up. Now we have chairs and, you know, stuff. So, start with this guy. Again, chairs. So, what was this guy looking for? Well, we're looking for big comfy seating areas or some kind of, you know, couch vibe. So, we get, I believe, 2 of these. So, we can either do couches or some kind of small chair. Personally, I kind of like the small couches, you know? They're kind of cute, they look soft. You do like black legs and a nice light gray, and you can fill in this little section right here with a nice little couch. See? And then let's... All right, coffee tables. Ooh, actually, this one. It's such a nice, you know, nice thing in a nice gray wood. Look at this. That's a nice little sitting spot. And then we have one more. So do I do the armchair or do I do another I don't know if I can fit in it. Let's see if I can fit in it. I don't think I can. Well, I can, but it blocks off the door. You know what? Yeah, you know what? We don't need access. Shh. Ooh, actually. Wait. If I flip the couch. Yes. Second. No, because then it blocks. You know what? I don't care if I'm blocking that. It can deal. Lamp. What do we got? We used this and a bunch of. Oh, this one's new. You're gonna be fun. I don't think I've used this. All right, looks like we got 2 lamps. So I'm gonna stick one on this half, kind of. Oh. And then do the same one over here. I like matching a little, you know? Lights. Yeah, and look, it makes these patterns on the ceiling. I'm here for. All right, you. Plants. Yes. Ooh, do we want cacti? Yeah, we can cacti. Cacti. That's a tall plant. I know that one. I know this one's actually a tall. Oh, the cactus. That's cute. Simple, just enough. More plants. We're gonna do different. We're gonna do different plants. We're not gonna get the same plant. All right, I like it. I like it. That's 2 completely different vibes when it comes to. What about you? Ah, vases. All right. Here's the question. Do we go something like dog statue or do we go something like tall, skinny vase? Both of them are expensive. Oh my god. Sometimes I don't even look at the price if I know I can, you know, afford it. It's really strange looking vase. Who doesn't? Oh, dog. Like. Also this jug, which is kind of adorable, and the very thin vase. So we have, like, I feel like these ones are a little nicer. Like, these are cheaper, but like the Fudoki vase is very entertaining. I'll go Fudoki. Yeah, because that's a decent, you know, size. We can kind of just put it, I don't even. You know what? We can put it right here in the corner. And that's it. I like the little bubbles, but yeah, that's this one, so. Made almost 19, made like just shy of 19K for it. Good job, Flipper. You've had a unique chance to climb up. Yachts, loft, and industrial halls. New spaces means new possibilities. Use mood boards to suit refined tastes. Remember, these guys are elite. Maybe you'll get to restore some family heirlooms at this, all this, and more posh jobs in the luxury DLC. I think we got the layout nice. See, it does the obligatory, you know, exterior picture. I didn't do anything outside. And yet, here we are. If people want me to do more luxury or HGTV ones, we can definitely do some of the DLC, you know, ones. I love. I'll let people pick. All right, I'm gonna start work on this space a little bit more too. We're gonna install the kitchenette. There for now. We're gonna install the kitchenette and sitting area and get this place a little more filled out. So, Are we going to be spending as much as, you know, we did in that kitchen? Definitely. There's actually one particular functional cabinet that I absolutely love. This guy, the Applementender. Mostly because you can do the dishwasher and the sink and fit both of them in, and they come in a bunch of fun colors, like the light mahogany and things like that. And I can get my really pretty, like, snowy marble looked countertops with handles as I like. And personally, I kind of like that the cabinets like blend in a little bit, because I don't mind it, but it's definitely not the American mahogany. A little bit, but not too much. Folks, so cool. Cedar's too boring. I'm sorry. Gray oak could work if it. You know what? No, I'm sticking with what I like. But that's a dishwasher. You now have a full dishwasher in this kitchen. I'm also adding a sink, but that's mostly because I fully agree that you need a sink. And then we actually have space right here for we should, if we are very fit. So that is thin enough. Put you there, and we're actually going to separate it. The dishwasher this side, stove, interior. Dishwasher, and then sink. And voila, you officially have a fully functional kitchen, including a mini oven. Now, as for refrigeration, this is from, I believe, the Farm DLC, so this is a very new one, but this is the mini fridge, which in a small unit like this, a nice small mini fridge is exactly what you're gonna want. You're not gonna want something super huge. It's gonna bump out just a little bit, but there's still enough room that you can get through. And I like the green. It's cute with everything else, you know? We're gonna put just a little bit more counter here, just so that way we have a little bit extra standing cabinets. Oh, and the one that I like is from, no, not good. It's one of the not luxury. No, it's not survival. That's also, this cabinet comes in a whole bunch of sizes, so I basically use this as a tool of measurement and kind of get a vibe for how much space I have. So I'm looking at probably about 105 centimeters. This all goes in centimeters. So if I'm looking at, say, 110 centimeters, we can go with a 60 and a 45, and we should be. So let's see if we can fit that. Let's try a 60. Do I have extra? I do. So look at that. And now we have all this cabinet underneath. There is space underneath this cabinet as well for, you know, cleaning supplies, and then you've got all this, you know, under storage cabinet space. You don't have a ton of you're not going to get a ton of storage, but honestly, I'm going to stick a microwave on top of here. I admit. You know? There's microwaves, and I can put them on top of the mini fridge, as you can see. And now we have a microwave, mini fridge, full kitchen, basically, in here, in a tiny little space. Now I'm gonna add a nice little sitting area here, and I have been able to fit a dining room table in here before. It's tight, but I can. For now, though, let's go with a sitting. So we're gonna go living room. What if I could fit a small sofa? Not a big sofa, small sofa. something like this, something like I used in the others, you know? Coffee's. Okay, so I could fit it. I just need to figure out what color I kind of like the grass. I'm gonna go, yeah. All right. Put that there. You know. Put a painting here. You could sit. Can't flip it, I don't. Nope, it would. Smashes into stuff, so I have to be out. Yeah, 'cause I like having something about a window more or less, so it creates the spaces. Let me see if I can find a smaller, an even smaller. Yeah, I basically need a love seat. But it is. I just need like a very small. Okay, and I need a love seat that doesn't. Peace. Not the worst. Comes in the cute grass. Deal with cedar. Like, there we go. That's small. Like, that is small enough, but it's still 2 seat. And then if I put like a little divider thingy here with a TV on top of it, yes, it's gonna be close, but I don't care. It's the idea of the division of space. It's the division between, you know, between the difference. Cedar. Like, maybe not you big. There's a smaller one. This is the 175, so maybe by 50. So maybe the 100? Let's see what the 100 looks like. Yes. That's chunkier. That one's fatter. Oh, it's because it's the deep wooden cabinet. I don't want the deep wooden cabinet. I want a shallow standing cabinet. That's all I want. Thank you. I want something big enough that I can put a TV on it. You know? Oh, I did dark wood. Like real dark. Chocolate mahogany maybe? No. That's... Ugh. Not wenge. B. No, I'm going with what I... Going with my nice like, mahogany and the universe can deal. Shuffle this back. Look at that. And now there's still a nice solid path. But we can put a TV there and kind of have a division. On equipment, entertainment, TV. Small TV. Oh, that is massive for being small. Small. That's not small. That is smaller but doesn't fit on the cabinet. Why do I feel like I'm in the same... I have the same issues that my grandfather does with TVs. You know what? Gonna go with a tiny old... No, I'm not that much of a jerk. Oh. Okay. You know what? I didn't want the ones that... I wish they had like something in between the 100 and the 170. There, and I just missed. Shelf. They do. Yeah. No, that's the 100 again. I need like a 150. And they don't have a 150, so let's see if we can find something. It's TV stands. Oh, your actual TV stand. Thank you. Coarse dark oak. That's what I was using. I was using coarse dark oak. Something like that. Like, good enough. Yeah, this place is Mitch and Match. Don't care. I know, I didn't want the run. No. Sky. Thank you. Because now we have a defined little living room area, a defined bedroom area, and a kitchenette. And we can put like some rugs down and some plants and it'll be all good. Let's start with some floor. I love some of the colors that they have for some of these. The answer resounded no. Although I can fairly large, so I'll take fairly large. There we go. That covers actually pretty much all of this, and I can tiny bit to kind of like be in the middle of it is the, you know. Dude, no, go backwards. Sit. This over just a tiny touch. TV, and there we go. And now we have a defined sitting area, and we can still put a nice big painting on the back wall. Let's put a paint. Something that like is markedly different. Yeah, something like one of these guys. That's the, you know, that's a little too great. Like, painting existence's ambivalence. That's a name for a painting. Are we painting existence's ambivalence? Van Gogh prints. Oh. Yeah, we have some classics. We have the wave, we have these guys. Ooh, actually, one of these might be fun. It's very gold, and it takes up a decent amount of space, but also, that's really pretty looking, and it's very bold against the, you know, against the green. Which is exactly what we were looking for, at least I was looking for, was something that just, again, popped very nicely again. There's quite a few paintings and quite a few pictures, and they're all super. What do we have for photos? Fun photo. They're fake photos. These guys are fun. I forgot about these guys. So I used to put these everywhere, and they're literally just city plans in different sizes. See, that's the medium. The smalls stack nicely against each other. You get a whole set you can, you know, put in. So that's kind of, but not in a manner that would make sense. So we'll just stick with those three. Got our sitting area. I'm gonna see about maybe a very small rug right here. I don't know if I can get the same rug. And if I get it, yeah, it's too big in the small size, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to probably look in very, very small rugs. In the other rugs because they're super, super small. No, you're too tight. Not. I like small rugs in front of, like, here we go. I don't mind if it's just something so that way when you're standing in front of the stove or whatever, you're not straight up. So this room has pretty much finished. Like, our space is now more or less interior-wise, minus a few plants, pretty much finished, which... Some plants... Ooh, that's a... Can we get a large? Too big. And there we go, see? Nice big plant. Also adds to the separation. And yeah, I know it's on the rug. I don't care. There, not on the rug anymore. Hush. Covers, it clips into the counter slightly. There. Now it doesn't clip into the counter. Multifunctional rooms. Small. And there's actually a couple that I love that are on the bottom. They are herbs in pots. So I'll tend to put like a couple of these out, just so that way you can have basil, mint, rosemary, thyme. This is more basil and oregano. And the last pot, which is chives, rosemary, and parsley. Because those add a bunch of fun color and they're edible plants. We've opened up this room a bit. I'm not gonna go full cray-cray on it because there's like kitchen accessories and other stuff that you could just go to town on, but we have all of these that need to be done, as well as all of these that need to be done. So I am gonna reserve the right to be like no to house flipper until we get a bigger house. That is because dogs. Also, this one, the ones marked with this little symbol are the neon ones. So that guy and this guy are the two Neon City ones. This is a reference. A hidden gem. A cozy house on a small island far out in the ocean. The previous owner is a renowned martial arts master who left this place to start his own dojo. Also, that right there, you see this? With the slots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, when you go around the island, you'll find those things, which have little tiny stars in them. And you can put them in the box, and if you find all 7 and put them in the box, something special happens. And it's a reference, and if you get the reference, you're old, like me, and it's wonderful. So we could buy a house, we can do browser stuff, or I can just keep doing, you know, various things. You know what? This one's... I want to do the kindergarten. This is for me. Greetings. After a few years of working as a teacher in a primary school, I collected enough money to buy a building I want to change into a lovely kindergarten. It was used as an office before, so there's a lot to change. There's a huge mess in there now. I guess the previous owners didn't like to clean much. Please get rid of all the older broken furniture, fix the damaged devices, and equip the toilet appropriately. Rooms where children will spend their time should be as colorful as possible. They love it when everything around them shimmers with colors. Use at least 3 different colors in each room, and please put loads of toys everywhere too. After all, kindergarten is mostly about fun. Also, don't forget about a locker room for the kids. Some hangers and shelves should be enough for them. I'm sure you can turn it into a place that will bring them wide smiles. Best wishes, Ariel Lone. This one is a very big project. But, and it is a very you are only allowed these certain things project, but it's a fun. So, it only shows this room, which is hilarious because that is... So, welcome to the kindergarten. We're gonna start by being nice and mowing down the weeds. Okay? We're gonna start by mowing down some weeds and kind of getting the front yard looking as nice as I think it should look, and the backyard will also. Please note that there is a hedge wall between the two. Please also note that some of the weeds don't register as weeds, but they are technically kind of plants, and so it is recommended to cut them down too, but you can only cut them down with the brush cutter. Oh, gotta brush cutter these. All the weeds and prickery things down in the front yard. Nice to the kindergarten. There we go. Much prettier. We don't change the exterior. It's all interior. Oh my. Let's start the shebang, shall we? First goal, clean everything up. And, you know, get it all open. Once everything's cleaned up, everything that needs to be sold, we can then go room by room. I feel like that is the most logical option. So, let's start by cleaning up the rooms. Getting rid of anything that needs to be gotten rid of. And then we can go room by room. And let's window real quick. Excellent. That's at least clean. Next, I don't want to know. Also, if you have turned off the roaches, which is a thing you can do. Here, I can't sell them. They are used for a thing. But if you turn off the roaches, it will look like glass, which I like. I'll take glass any day, thank you. And do vacuum up glass. Vacuum, yeah. If you don't turn it off, you have to vacuum. And no thank you. Clean the window. Now you can kind of see the backyard from here, just a little bit. We are going to be taking weeds. Excellent. That's at least clean. Next. Again, I'm not asking about the stains on the floor. So this, assemble this so it stops leaking all over the floor. This is why we check out the rooms real quick. Because otherwise it leaks all over the floor and, you know, puddles, not a fan. Windows real quick. Additional dirt. There's a room within a room here, which is fun. Because I've gotten 92% of the dirt. Well, there we go. Ah, yes. More glass shards. I vacuumed up the glass shards as much as I can. I can't get under the cabinet. I don't know what it wants. Alright, you know what? It counted as good enough, so I don't care. Alright. This tiny room. Literally the only thing this room needs is a towel radiator, so I'm that up quick. Mostly because it's literally the only thing that's going put in this room, so I can completely cut this room out of the equation for like 30 seconds. The only other thing I might do is when I'm retiling the other bathroom, I might come in. Actually. So that way at least they map. But I've completely finished up that room. So this is the bathroom that they're talking about. Which so much glass in here. Yeah. In the window. All right. Yeah. Now these are going to be the actual classrooms. So, but there's a ton I have to sell in here for various reasons. Yeah. And this is where it gets fun because you actually have to like separate part of it. Sell that school. It's not my school. I'm just cleaning it. Yeah, I like this is so someone saved and saved and saved for years and bought themselves a preschool and decided and hired me to clean it up for them. So things I do include taking care of the backyard as well, and getting rid of these, which those are actually, if you look at the way that they are depicted in some of the other builds, those are more or less, they're not weeds, but they're like a thorn bush like plant. And you know what the backyard of a children's daycare or kindergarten doesn't need? Pricker bushes, basically. These are they're thistle plants and similar. So what they'll do is, if you've never encountered an actual thistle plant, it will like release these little burrs all over your clothes, and it will get into your skin, and it itches so bad. So bad. So yeah, screw that. All right, so I'm taking one of you. You're going in the hallway. Go there. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just stay there. Oof, boy. Delete. If you stop halfway through fixing one of these, it will start sparking electrical sparks and will actually go back as a means to, you know, encourage you to not stop halfway through doing it. Your character basically starts stating underneath that, you know, they're uncomfortable and stuff like that. All right. Look. Goal number 1, get the place clean, right? I'm going to be doing a lot of back and forth and back and forth. But there will be reasons. Alright. Things that stay in this room. One of these. This room, one. Oh, there's an electrical outlet. Before I do anything else, take care of the electric. Yeah, I'm basically setting up a brand new kindergarten. Oh, and different things change each time. The number of electrical outlets you have to do can change, where their location is can change. It's actually really fun. It adds a little bit of extra depth. The windows you need to clean can change. The number of windows you need to clean can change. There. Alright, so the 3 colors for this kindergarten while we're, you know, grabbing stuff. Blue. I'm grabbing largest just to make my life easier. Peach. And pastel pink. So that's this room. Now we're gonna go to the other room. This room is going to be a combination of spring grass, laughing strawberry, and royal blue. And leave those in there. Those 2 rooms I am doing last. I have to get another beanbag right in here. Go there. Pretty sure I need to get one. Anywho's. I removed all the trash. What did I not remove? Oh, there's a single can. All right. Well, starting in here, let's start with orange floor tile, because that's a choice. Orange floor tile. And a combination of velvety peach and bright peach. I actually like the bright peach a little bit more than the velvety peach, so I tend to kind of stick the velvety peach on, like, say, the bump out here, and then maybe like this little back wall here, and then paint the rest of it in other colors. Mostly because it is a very bright orange. And there's a difference between bright colors and, oh god, my eyes. So I tend to do a little less of the bright and more of the velvety. Because the velvety peach is a little bit softer, but it's still the nice kind of, you know, orangey peach that they... Also gives you an easier time directing, you know, students to certain things. Because this is going to end up basically being the administrator's office through here, with a private bathroom, and that's going to be where the students have their little cubby area, so you can, you know exactly where those two are. Also, this is just a nice... This is also one of the only ones that you see with the alarm system, which is interesting. You'd think you'd see a lot more with the alarm. And yeah, summer cleaning's definitely one way to put it. Oh, I can hear he is so loud. But yeah, like, I'm sorry, this is a nice light. Come on. Ain't fast. Doing the flooring is so much easier versus all the painting. I do get quite a bit of money for doing it. Like, enough that I could probably purchase. Depending on how long this one. Because, like, if I've got 20 minutes left, I'm gonna do maybe. This one's gonna be fairly. So much orange. Look, once I get the hallway done, I don't have to think about the hallway. It's literally just paint and put the flooring down and then the hallway. And then we can kind of go in a big circle. Almost done. 3, 2, 1. Done the hallway. Into this area. All right, floor. So they're okay with this floor. You can change it if you want. You don't have to. The combination they want is sunny yellow and ripe pear. I don't know about you. This is a color choice for a wall. Like, again, there's green and then there's neon. But this is ripe pear. These kids colorblind? I'm asking for... But here's the green and the orange together. That's again, a choice. It's very much a choice at this school. I don't know if it's a choice I would make. Also, magic. Doesn't show the unfortunate stains it will get, right? Ah, small. Did you know that if you don't find a handprint of yogurt on some sort of plastic-like object and it dries and it stays there for at least 4 hours, let's just say, because, you know, you try to keep cleaning, but there's paint, that, it will turn into glue. Or at least that's what it will feel like. Alright, we have done a combination of green and orange in this room. My eyes hate me for it. Let's add a sofa. Because that will somehow make this better. Definitely not a white sofa. I can get behind like a light brown. Alright. So, this is gonna be the sofa where you like sit to take your shoes off and whatnot. So, I'm just gonna put that against the back wall. It's gonna make life easy. When things are slightly off center, and you can shoe cabinets. These ones, they're tiny. They're literally tiny. So I kind of just stack them because you can. So, or you're like, what do you mean you can stack? A second, I need 8 of them. So, as you can see, they can be stacked. And voila! Shoe cabinets. Next up, hooks. They are cheap, they are interesting. We are doing them kind of... Yeah, C for crouch. We're gonna do them more or less at kid height. Nah. I'm gonna put in a lot more than I probably did, but there will be a reason. That is the total number I need. That's fine. Spread them out a little. Then, what I can do, like under, say, every second one, kind of drop one down. There's a logic. I'm trying to make it. I know. I know I don't have to. But it doesn't look too, it looks kind of adorable in its own way. 2 whiteboards. Cool. 1. 2. And this entire room is done. Goodbye. Your turn. Floor tile. Ceramic green. I don't know about you, but if you were an employee, would this green be a color you'd pick? Just saying. It's not a color I'd pick. Alright, we also need green wall tiles and a ceramic white wall. I like the ceramic white a little bit more. Yeah, I put the ceramic white in a little bit more prominent of a place. I like it a little bit better. It looks really nice, especially against the back here. I think I'll do green here, kind of along the wall. That should be fun. Some white in here. What's the point of it? Ew. Deal with that in a second. Look, the lighter tile is going to drastically help this. There we go. Because it still has a little bit of green, but it has the white window to offset the green. Alright? So that's all you need to do in this kitchen. You can just leave everything else alone. I'm gonna stand up the coffee. Administrator's office. She also leaves the floor this color, and now we have heavy green and pistachio green. Heavy green is even stronger in the green than the strong green, which is hilarious. So I'm gonna definitely cover like the bump outs, a lot of green in this place. We're gonna have some cabinets in here, so this painting the bump out here allows me to like hide it a little bit. And probably, actually I'll put it behind because again it'll have the white window to it, so that way it'll be a little less forest in the middle of a dark day or a dark evening. But a large chunk of this is going to be pistachio, which is still not fantastic. But it is at least a little better. This is an office. This is what someone chose for an office. They must really like green. Also, in an air conditioner. Come on, pistachio green. Didn't I have a... Ah. Plastering. Less job requirement. Efficient digging speed mode. Done. Ah, that's where they want the air. Fair enough, that makes sense. That's like right in front of the desk. If you install the air conditioner first, it makes it. Don't add anything until you finish. Walls first. Can floor and walls, then furniture, accessories. Floors and walls should take precedence. They are generally the ones that are a pain. It's just, it's easier to not have to get around stuff. Almost done. Woo! Alright. We need big cabinet. Quickly, yep, big books. In a nice, simple cedar. It'll be nice. It'll look good against the wall. Be nice. There we go. Air conditioner. And actually, I'm gonna be stealing stuff from, other spots. Don't... That may be... Hook. Things at once. Yep. Mountable narrow curtain. And this I'm going to do in a vastly different color. This is the kind of person who also like the gray flowers to kind of offset this wall. And then there's a bunch of boxes I'm gonna drag some of the other rooms into here. I like stacking them on the shelves because it makes sense. It makes sense that they just kind of be in here on... Any and all of those that you can find. None rest in here. Ton in here. Drop them as far as out as we can. Make my life easier. You can keep the tub, but like paperwork, office supplies, like, I feel like that needs to be in the administration office. He even gets the kitty. You heard me. All the papers, all that. Step 1, bring it this far. Step 2, keep going. There we go. Bunch of different shelves off, and administration office should be done. Perfect. Door's done. Now we just have bathroom next up. More orange ceramic. So much orange ceramic. Need to. Alright. Oh. This is a small bathroom. Hope your kids don't have phobia. Ah. Hope your kids don't have claustrophobia. Alright. Combination of this orange and the strange ceramic. We're gonna do this bump out kind of in the orange. And then the orange. Orange. This. Only tiling and railing. There we. It's 98. Missed. I was about to say, did you screw? No, just took a second. Come on. Item. Lights. Flint. Next. Classroom number 1. So we're gonna paint it first, and I like doing stripes, and this is one of the few places I'm actually gonna do stripes. And you can't see. So I'm gonna pick a corner, and then it'll be 1, skip 2, 3, skip 2, 3. Lather, rinse, repeat, dishes. Skip 2, boop, 2, boop. Now we do this the entire way in blue, and then follow it up with a different color. And it creates this really cool stripes look. Same with windows. Windows are gonna be fun. Yeah, that one. You'll understand when the pattern. Right. I do like how the kindergarten rooms have air conditioning as well. So thank you for that, I say. If you're gonna, you know, stick my kid in a classroom, at least it'll have conditioning. Stripes. So many stripes. This one takes. And it is a perfect size. You don't have to worry. So like, next yellow, same deal. Same exact deal. Doing just to the left of these. So if you know that, well, to the right, I technically. So if you know that, you follow the pattern even next. Now we're on to yellow! Woo. And then it will be that. And then the next room is going to be very bold. I'd stick my kid in this room first. Any kid I had would be going first. It's the first room I actually ever did. First when I just felt right. So, last but not least, paint. Let's just finish the stripes. In a 3 pattern, the stripes look nice. In a 2 pattern, they look a little crazy. And they look a little busy. But in the 3 pattern, it almost gives it like a pastel circus tent illusion. You know? Your walls look like a, you know, comfortable, fun circus. Less... And, like, you could just paint the walls and, you know, stuff like that. The fun is doing stuff like strange looks and fun patterns. When I'm done the walls, I'm not quite done here. Because the edges here and the top, if you look, they look like they needed. They don't for requirement, they do by me, because otherwise it feels so unfair. And it does not look as good, and it's just not my jam, you know? Nor my jelly. However, interesting way I do it. Yay, more paint! Is what I'll do is I will. So that one's gonna be a pink. And this one's gonna be because it is not close to pink or just, there's a method. There's a method to the cake. Don't worry. Don't worry. There's a method. Yellows. Oh. And oh. Interior yellow. Oh. And we'll do interior. And now blue. Creates even more of a pattern. Even more pattern. And it looks really cool. And now I'm pretty sure, yes, I painted everywhere, so boop, 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 done. Like, this is a nice color. Alright. Now to start with chaos. Mountable wide curtain. I'm gonna give all of the rooms just the gray flowers because I started with one with the gray flowers, and it just might as well just stick along the whole way, right? Plus, gray flowers are cute and provides just enough of a curtain. Next. I'm gonna put you kind of right in the middle. Bookshelves, double chests of drawers, kids' tables, computer desk. Let's get the rugs, okay? And then we can kind of define where spaces are gonna be. So I'm gonna put one table there, one table here. Teacher space. Play area. Excellent. Now we have kind of a floor. Let's get that teacher's computer desk, making it a simple desk. And I am going to put it between the kids and the two doors. Because if we put the kids back in there, now we're between the doors as the adult. Next up, bookshelf. Somewhere they can put their books, somewhere that they can, you know. Perfect. Oh, and this computer thing, we are... You know, we're gonna give it to the admin. Remember correctly, yeah, her desk. I'm probably gonna be moving both of them into here, so door open. Another chest of drawers. Why do I go for cedar? Because cedar is something that's generally available in every swatch. Small children's tables. This is where we have fun. So I pick two very wild colors. All right, so we're gonna go with a nice teal and all of the, and maybe a pink table. There we go. Okay? So now your kids can either sit at the pink table or the teal table. And as for the chairs, I make them all different. Make them all different. Mix and match. I love making the colors on the chairs all different, but, you know, all different colors, all that sort of stuff. I do skip over ones that I've already done. So, like, if I have a pink table, I'm not going to have a pink chair. I am, however, going to have, like, an orange chair, or a green chair, or a red chair. Make sure all the chairs are fun colors. Ta-da! Colors for kids. Next up. Cedar option. There's. Stick this in the corner as well. And actually, I'm going to readjust you so that you are over this cabinet. Yeah, that looks nice. All right, now we're going to get some boxes. Because these are going to be the boxes that you end up, like, you know, toys and stuff in. There. Next up, these big cubes. A couple of these around in different colors. Up. This bad boy. Actually gonna move that cube. Giant cube. Probably go in a couple different spots. Look, green. Block red triangle. Block red. Block green pear. Bunnies. Give me a couple of white soft bunnies. Bunnies. And a teddy bear. And this room is complete. Not bad for a kindergarten room. That could, you know, that's actually not bad. Could be a computer in here, that's what I thought. You can come with me. You are gonna be here in the office. Kind of tucked out of. This is the other kids' room that we are gonna paint. Start with green. More chaos! Oh my god. Oh, I love house. So much. After this though, I might go have ice cream. I'm feeling ice cream. I have apples. I need to make apple crisp. Probably do that tomorrow. Because I have the vanilla bean ice cream. I have the apples. I have the crisp stuff. I just need to combine it all. Then I get apple crisp. So I feel like it's a fair trade for me having to combine a few. So much green. The red, by the way, doesn't help. The laughing strawberry is so... We're getting there. And we've got the green down, at least for the walls. This strawberry. No. You're supposed to stay green. You stay green. Bad. Can we say clown car? It doesn't matter which side I put it on. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. I promise you it's not. It is, however, gonna matter that I keep again accidentally painting the green red. Not supposed to be red. Come on, Valari, get your head in the game. But yeah, it doesn't matter which side I put it on. It's gonna be touching at some point. And it is very bright. So this is laughing strawberry. I can definitely tell you if I was a strawberry, I'd be laughing if you suggested I look this color. I am not a strawberry. I am a people. Like, I know that this one is gonna be blue. Oh yeah, but yeah, we about to get real old circus tent up, and this is about to be circus. And this is also, hate to say it, why I have my child. I feel like this would be way too much, like, this would be too much color. The pastel is a lot nicer. There are definitely kids who would thrive in this room. I know me as a child would not. I would not have thrived in such a bold color. Survived, maybe. Thrived, no. Green. Excellent. This room screens clown car. Yay, clown cars. 2 mountable curtains, both gray flowers. Maybe help cut down on this looks like an actual clown car of the space. Even if I hadn't. Yeah, paint however you want, honestly. Alright, buy objects. Well, let's start with the rug so we can do a layout like we did last. Stuff in the middle, get vibes. Green flower rugs. Alright. Personally, I feel like if we're gonna have 2 more tables, we're gonna have table 1 and 2 kind of over here. And then instead kind of do a teacher space and play area. So I like this kind of layout because then the teacher might have a little bit of a harder time, you know, seeing around the corner, but that goes into the backyard, which is a lot less problematic if a child gets into it. So there's a series I watch on TikTok, and they're English, and children who go to childcare or are child-minded is the way that they put it, often will go and spend time in the garden, basically, and that's their version of like a backyard space. So this is almost like a garden, so if they get back here, they're less likely to be injured or, you know, something happened to them than if they were to be able to go out this door, which leads to the main. Or flip flop. Yep. I just kind of go fairly basic with them, you know? I don't care. They're not gonna fit in the... They don't fit in this. They do fit on top. They don't fit in. There. Good. Base. We're gonna pick different colors this time for the kids' tables. So we're gonna go with an orange. And I'll go with a green. So we have orange and green for the 2 tables for the this classroom. It's this, so that the table centered. And now we're gonna buy chairs, because it's still 8 chairs, so. in all different. This time we actually will have a pink. However, I do honestly see a whole bunch of kids fighting over, I want the red chair! No, you had it yesterday! You can take the pink chair! I do not envy any teacher who is just gonna say that. Gonna say that right off the rip. Do not envy any teacher who has to deal with that. This one does not have a teacher desk, which is weird. Like, I could put one in, but it's not required. So, ma'am, you get a coffee mug over here and a table. That's about it. Bunny down, some donkeys, and that's it. We're done in here. $21,000 for this. But room 1, room 2. So closet, hallway, all the rooms. Kitchenette, administrator's office, bathroom. Check the work I did to the outside. And you can see the pastel and, like, you know, things of the room. So that's actually a lot of fun. So that'll be fun. Alright, I feel like we've probably got enough time for, like, one kind of bigger, like, one kind of project, and 2 bathrooms are the minimum amount. Well, you know what? You're lucky you get 1 in this little shack. I've done fantastic work in this space. Occasionally go outside and clean, because, you know, yes. Do I need to finish up the yard? Yes, but, like, it did work. Be fine. Let's do... Ooh, actually... Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. So the first one in the luxury flipper, this is where people will get the joke. Remember how the demo was Johnny Robinson? This is Jimmy Robinson. I'm on a boat. Jimmy took advantage of his father's absence and threw a huge party on the family's yacht. He had a great time with his friends, which can be proven by the equally great mess they've left behind. Now the young social butterfly needs someone willing to help clean it up before his father's return. Fortunately, a world tour he's on currently will go on for another week or so. Right? Let's clean up a yacht. You can buy this yacht, and it is the boxiest yacht. But you can buy this, and it's like almost $1 million in game. Before renovation. It does not come renovated. It does not come with furniture. It is technically you can turn it actually into like a 4-bedroom, 3-bath space. I sold this to the big family that has the mom, dad, grandma living with them. Behold, my yacht.
Technically my father's.
Technically it's my father's, but let's be honest, it's almost mine.
Mine at this point. Last night I invited some friends over.
Last night I invited some friends.
The party was epic.
I should turn up their voices. I'm quite popular.
We had
a blast. At least the parts I remember. Wait a sec, I've got a message. Told you I'm pop. Oh no! My dad's coming back early!
Oh no!
Earlier!
Dad is coming back earlier!
He's freaking. All this mess, he cannot see any of it. Everything has to be cleaned as if nothing had happened here. No, my dad's records, they should be on the wall!
They should be on the wall! You need to find them.
You need to find them. They must be somewhere around here.
Oh God.
Oh God, Dad is gonna be so
pissed.
pissed.
I don't want to
I don't want to get in trouble. I know you can save my skin. Please, I'll pay you a little extra if you do help me.
If you do help me. You will help
You
me.
will help me, right? I'm on a boat. Yes, I will help. But yeah, the house with the pool, it's up there. So, budget for the job. Moonrise Bay clients can't complain about the lack of money, but even they have to keep their spendings under control. That's why you get a specified budget to spend on renovating their houses. Not to exceed it is $1,000. But yeah, the house with the pool, that guy, like, way up there, basically. Alright. I'm gonna clean this up, reset the table. Oh my... Look at this. Yeah, you definitely had some fun, bro. Oh my goodness. Well, that's both being sold. That after. Good boy. Good lord, young man. You didn't have a party, you exploded on your dad's boat. Like... I am so glad that I have multiple trash from... Oh, it saves your skin sometimes. Alright, we're just gonna pick everything up and we'll organize it after. And get stuff clean. Oh my goodness. I haven't even started looking behind me, or upstairs, or downstairs. Because there's still, this is just one, there's 3 floors to this. This kid, oh my god. And the front of the boat, and the back of the boat, and... New skill point. Ooh, faster cleaning. I'm gonna put these cups away. Because you don't need your dad's scotch glasses out. That's exactly what these are, is your dad's scotch glasses. I clean up this trash. This trash. Alright, let's get the chairs reset. Probably there's 3 chairs. I need lines, so let's... Cups set and organized. Don't worry. 1. Or ick on the couch. This allows me to clean the ick on the couch too. Table. Alright. I don't think I can put the cabinet. Can't even. Like, I can put them in the sink. So you know what? I'm just gonna stack them in the sink, and we're just gonna hand all the dishes needed to go in. It'll be fine. Nice and stacked in the sink. We're off the counter. We're cleaning this place up for you, boy. You can pretend to be appreciative. Alright. What do I have to buy? A glass mini fridge and a pistor oven. Alright. So let's start with the oven. And a glass mini fridge. This is what the boy replaces them. Chairs. Oh. He definitely had a good night on his dad's yacht. You know? This is definitely someone who said, yeah, I'm gonna party on my dad's yacht. Not mine. But yeah, this is Jimmy Robinson, son of Johnny Robinson, the guitar guy that we already cleaned the house for, who knows his kid has you know, on his yacht, and kind of does the, look, I was like 17. It's fine as long as he's safe on the boat, you know? And honestly, that is such a nice, like, way to look at it in a way. Is the, look, my kid is safe on my boat. He knows not to do stupid things, and it's a contained space for him to be dumb. You know? Contained tomfoolery. And, yeah, that was somebody's pants that I just picked up. Please note, I just cleaned up somebody's pants. That tells you exactly what kind of this. Alright. That. I mean, if nobody lost their pants at your party, was even a party? I don't know. I mean, I mostly did, like, swimming at my parties, so for me, it was more like we never really had to begin with because everyone was swimming. So the things that I did in my youth. People I kissed. The amount of times I went skinny dipping. Faces I saw. Travel all over. All I had to do, I did all sorts of crap, and I did not go to college. Not know what I wanted to do until you know, so anyone who's all like, I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of my life, you're fine. Promise you. He does. He says they do. It's lying. Like, unless someone had one of those lifetime, I know I always wanted to do this goal, like those people who start training to be a ballerina when they're like 5 and just become a ballerina. Just boop, boop. Hallway. Yep, there's some undies. See, more pants and a whole pizza. That's a bra. That's a guitar on the floor. Line it up. One of the other ones. Come on. On the bed. Line it up. That fits. Kinda. Kinda slide it up. You know? Perfect. That mess. When you do buy this place, all these windows are dirty, but you can change the windows. That is another bra and towel. This room clean now? Perfect. Gym! Just needs to be swept down real quick. Nice and easy. Look at that! Alright, now we just have the other side of the boat.
Oh no. What have they done to my father's anchor? My friends must have played with it at the party and now it's ruined.
He's gonna need... We're gonna sell this destroyed mirror. Shh. No, we didn't have a destroyed mirror in here. Shh. Ah. We lost a lamp. Sorry. Straight out. Good. room. Can secondary bathroom. Lots of trash in here. Check. Spare room, it looks like. Yeah, I bought the yacht and I sold it to the large family, which is mom, dad, 3 kids, and grandma. I turned this into a 4-bedroom, 3-bath paradise on water. Sold it to the big family. All right, this guy. Welcome to
Can you
renovation.
clean it? You have some tools for that, right?
So this is something that's unique to the luxury pack. First, sand, real gentle.
It must be cleaned on every side.
Yep.
Dad cannot notice any trace of those damages, or I'm a goner.
Yep. Flip, stand it up, and you can just, because there's 2 sections to this.
Wait, what happened to the color? Can you fix it?
Yes, I promise you we can.
Make it look, you know, finished?
He looks so nice. So we have wood stain and varnish, or we have paint. So if we go paint, we have Ocean Deep, Titan's White, Blue Jay Feather, Lilac Woods, or Starless Night. Starless Night's very black. So these 2 are very nautical. And then for stains, we have European Maple, Jatoba, Iriku, Bete, and Ebony. Personally, I think I'm gonna go with a Titan's White with an Ocean's Deep little copper piece here and go full nautical. I think that actually would look very well and just kind of keep the anchor feel. And considering how dark the wall is, I know, it doesn't look like it's applying anything. It is. You can kind of see it. But make this nice and white. Over. Some edges. And now we clean up this last little bit. Some of the projects that you end up doing through the luxury pack are huge. They are massive pieces. We are going to be doing this in an Ocean's Deep, which is a deep, rich blue, as you can see. That will look really nice as a little, like...
Phew,
See?
that was close. Looks like new to me now, and my eyesight is way better than my dad's. Thank you.
Oh boy. All right. Enter, exit workshop, and now we have 1 anchor on the wall. And we have completed every task because we cleaned up the space for him. We used a little bit of his budget, but that's all we needed to do. So that was the yacht. It's almost, you get paid almost three grand for it, and it's just a cleanup job. But it does make the yacht accessible to buy, which is hilarious in its own right. Yeah, like, get rid of the destroyed mirrors. Those, there was no mirror there. Fix the, everything on the walls, all that. It's fine. But yeah, so every house that you unlock, you can buy, which is. New house unlocked. Complete each job to unlock new houses for purchase and renovation. Check the laptop in the office to see which houses are available for purchase. Not even kidding you. It will now be available. Way at the bottom. There it is. Sorry. $563,979.69. Not the most expensive. I have not done the historical museum, so I have, but this is the yacht. This is what you get when you buy it. It's a lot of fun to read. They also have this one, which is new, which is Reef Cottage. This is also a new freebie, and how is a house on the moon cheaper? Also, this is the only house with this inlaid with one, the freestanding wall here, but this inlaid, built-in aquarium. See, that's another, you know. But yeah, this is the Reef Cottage, and yeah, House on the Moon. It's an underground bunker. These are places. Buy and renovate, sell. The castle is cheaper. And this is just creepy. It's never daytime, there's always a red moon. Yep. Any of them that have this symbol have the bunker. Any of them that have this symbol are part of the garden pack. It is a Castlevania reference, I know. And then we have the two, so this is the cyberpunk loft room, which that is the room for enhancements. It is New Year, New Me is the motto of Neo-Beijing citizens who love cyberware, or basically new anything new me, frankly speaking. Maybe new apartment new me? This one seems nice. Here is the house with the pool. See, it comes pre-furnished, and I'm sorry, like, I have to tell the we also have the hacker loft. This flat was once owned by an infamous hacker. It is most likely that he scrapped together enough credits, got in a spike, and rode away, leaving his past behind. The style is kind of old school, but it is a very great view of Neo-Tokyo. The apartment has been scanned and properly disinfected in accordance to all applicable regulations. It is fully furnished, though it still requires some work. And then the alleyway of lights is the cheapest of the cyber lofts. I'm ignoring somewhere being, you know, like that. I'll probably end up buying one of these. I don't know exactly which. This guy, since it is almost a garden, it has a shack on it, but you can delete the shack and actually... So... Farm Flipper gives you the ability to build custom buildings. So if you buy the Almost a Garden, have Farm Flipper, and have the ability to do custom buildings, you can just move over and build a custom building, but you have to do Farm Flipper stuff first. Either way, that's where we're leaving it here today. I'm actually... So yeah, actually, thanks for being with us, you know? In general, I'm actually going to raid over on Twitch, so fingers crossed this works, to a not lovely individual who raided to me yesterday. Hopefully you can give them a follow in return, because they were kind enough to give me a follow. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll be back Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with some more Sims 4 Norse Gods Generation Gen 3, almost Gen 4 challenge, because remember, Gen 3 is pregnant with Gen 4 right now. Anywho's, she's just doing a just chatting. I'm gonna leave you, at least the Twitch friends, over with soft sins and some just chatting and drawing requests. Have a wonderful weekend.